Hey guys, we're here today at Promenade Dance Academy and we are sitting in on a hip hop class. So we're learning how to do some funky moves today. We're in Courtney's class. And Courtney, how long have you been teaching hip hop for?
I've been teaching hip hop for about 5 years.
Okay. And what's your favorite thing about teaching it?
I just like trying to get the kids and students kind of out of their bubble. Most students come in really shy and I try to really make them kind of break out and just have a fun time. It's 1 hour of their week that they don't have to worry about schoolwork or any drama outside of their life. So I try to take advantage of that time.
And for your class, like it's about an hour long, your class. So what do you go through in a typical class?
We do a 15 to 20 minute warm up, depending, where we do some cardio, some stretching, protect them so they don't hurt themselves. And then we would do about half an hour of sun turn across the floor work, where we work towards putting different steps together. So things like they're about 8 to 16 count little ditties, I like to call them, that we go across the floor corner to corner. And then the last 15 to 20 minutes, we work on a dance altogether.
So a lot of people think that hip hop, you can kind of just go into it, but the warm-up's obviously really important even for hip hop, right?
Yeah, it's always important whenever you're doing any sort of physical activity that you stretch properly, because you can injure yourself, so that just reduces the chance. And then the next day, you always feel better when you've stretched. And we even sometimes do like a 5-minute cool down if we have some extra time, just to stretch out our muscles at the end of the class.
Okay, I want you to change your facial expression. You guys all have your go-tos. Now don't do your go-tos, okay? Everyone needs to get lower on this. I would like everyone to count from 1 to 8 with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What are you gonna do on 8? Start. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. Da, ba, da, bum. Hit and hit and hit. The one thing I do want is on that bum, bum, bum. I want you to look to the left. Yeah? So that's an accent.
My favorite thing about hip hop is being able to almost express your emotion through a different way. So dancing and be able to, like, if you're in an unhappy mood, express it through crump, and if you're wanting to feel sassy, express it through girly movements. And there's so many different ways you could let yourself free. It's just like makes you have an amazing feeling.
It's so hard to explain how many ways it can change, because there's so many styles that you can do and they all express something differently and you can all tell your story through each one. But hip hop, there's so many different ways you can express yourself through that one genre, and it really helps you realize how you're feeling that day or whichever.
Hey guys, we're here with Miss Toby, who is the director at Promenade Dance Academy, and we were talking about hip hop classes tonight. So we were sitting in with Courtney's class. What do you personally like to see from your students when you watch them do hip hop?
Energy, passion, having fun, letting all the stress of their regular day go and just be focused on what's going on here and be here for themselves.
Like you said, smiling is kind of the most important aspect in class, but there's warm-up, there's during the class, Courtney was talking about across the floor. What would you say is the most important part of the class for the students?
Well, I think that whole class is important. I can't really stress one over the other, but if you're going to do anything, I guess you would want to have the warm-up, because that is really what gets people going, their blood flowing, letting out the tension, making sure that they're ready to do whatever else it is that's needed of them in the class. So warm-up is really, really important, and some people sometimes don't realize how important it is. But think of it, if you walked off the street and it's -30 and you walked in and you went to try to do that spongebob move that you were learning earlier, that would be really impossible and you'd probably hurt yourself. So it's really important.
So we interviewed a couple of students from your class, and they were actually talking about how hip-hop kind of gives them confidence and it gives them energy. Would you say that you see that when you watch your students dance?
Oh, for sure. And, anybody who's in the performing arts is going to have a lot more confidence in themselves. And actually, employers are looking more for people with performance experience because they know they're going to get a more confident and a more productive employee. So, we really feel that, it's not just dance, right? This is life. And that's how we promote it. And it's nice to see the growth of the students with that idea in mind.
I think the biggest tip is to just not be scared and just go as far or as little as you want. Just let yourself go.
It's gotta do something with booty.